Ruger scored a big hit back in 1992 when it introduced the .22-45, which paired its classic semi-automatic rimfire pistol design with a fiberglass reinforced nylon frame in the same shape and grip angle of the ever-popular 1911. And then the line took another step forward in 2013 when the company released its first .22-45 Lite model, which shaved about half a pound off the weight of the gun and added a bunch of neat features to the platform. Today there are a number of variants of the .22-45 Lite, including the green one that we have here, which happens to be the newest offering in the series from Ruger. The first gun that Ruger ever produced was a semi-automatic rimfire pistol back in 1949, and while the .22-45 Lite sure does look different and make use of some newer and lighter materials in its construction, it really is pretty similar functionally to that initial model. A simple blowback design, this .22 long rifle autoloader has an internal cylindrical bolt that reciprocates within the rear portion of the fixed upper receiver. The .22-45 Lite's recoil spring is located at the 12 o'clock position on the bolt, while a hook extractor is found at 9 o'clock and a fixed ejector is positioned on the frame at about 5 o'clock. The upper receiver of this gun is aluminum, and on this model has been anodized a green color. Several of the other versions of the .22-45 Lite feature vertical cuts in the barrel shroud to help reduce weight, but this green model instead uses 6 horizontal lightning cuts on each side in order to achieve the same effect. And the result is a gun that weighs right around 23 ounces and is really easy and enjoyable to shoot. The pistol's frame is made from Zytel, which is an impact-resistant type of nylon, and the frame has been molded to include both a serrated front strap and a checkered back strap that, again, feel really good in the hands. As I mentioned before, the .22-45's frame was designed to mimic that of the 1911, which makes it a great complement to those training with the more powerful centerfire 1911. And that imitation even extends to the controls, as the magazine release, bolt catch, and thumb safety, although of different styles, are all located exactly where you'd expect to find them on a 1911. The gun comes from Ruger with black rubber stock panels installed, but these can be switched out for any standard 1911 stocks. Sights on this pistol consist of a fixed front with an adjustable rear, but the receiver also does include about 4 inches of rail on top to allow for an optic to be used. This model has a 4.4-inch stainless steel barrel which is threaded half by 28 to allow for the installation of suppressors or other muzzle accessories. A loaded chamber indicator is also found right here on the left side of the upper, and in addition to a manual thumb safety, this gun also has a magazine disconnect safety and an internal key lock for when you really want to lock the gun down when it's not in use. And the gun ships with 2 10-round magazines. Most fans of the 1911 are really going to appreciate the Ruger .22-45 Lite as a lighter, less expensive, and less expensive to feed alternative to their .45s, yet one that still feels comfortable and familiar in their hands. And a gun that feels good in the hand is just flat out easier to shoot well.
For more reviews of firearms and shooting gear, check out the latest edition of American Rifleman the magazine,